Hello and welcome to another episode of Rob's Ramblings here on the Bucks and Six channel. And today at the Brown Table of Sports Card Collecting, we are licking our wounds after the Los Angeles Dodgers eliminated my beloved Milwaukee Brewers swiftly and convincingly in a 4-game sweep in the National League Championship Series. So I want to congratulate the Dodgers on a tremendous series. But before I move on from that, from this season for the Brewers, which was one of the most fun and memorable seasons that we've had, I want to look back on a series of games in the middle of our season that I've got commemorated on some baseball cards that I'm going to show you today. And they all are surrounding one of our young, talented pitchers, Jacob Misioroski, who, if you haven't seen him pitch, just brings an energy to the mound that is just a lot of fun. And really enjoyed watching him pitch this year. He had some ups and downs for sure, but definitely the future is bright for young Jacob Misioroski. And as a Brewer fan, I've been kind of watching his career develop even through the minor leagues. And when I first saw this card up for sale, I knew I wanted to grab it. You never know with these prospects if they're going to pan out in the end or not. But all I heard was that Misiorowski had just an incredible upside, and his arm was live, and every reason to believe he was going to make it big in the big leagues. So I grabbed this card. This is his first Bowman card, and that was the first Jacob Misiorowski card I ever owned. And then this summer on June 12th, the Brewers finally made the long-awaited decision to call him up from the minor leagues and give him a chance to pitch in the big leagues. And his first game was, like I said, on June 12th, and it was against the St. Louis Cardinals. He pitched 5 innings and gave up 0 hits and had 5 strikeouts in his major league debut. And the Brewers ended up winning that game 6-0. And obviously, when a pitcher starts his career with that kind of a performance, they make a Tops Now card of that. And so I couldn't resist snagging that card right away. If you're not familiar with Tops Now, it's a program that Tops does basically each day during the season. I think even during the off season you can buy cards too. But each day they post a handful of cards, no more than 4 or 5 cards, and sometimes just 1 or 2 cards that kind of commemorate whatever special event happened on that day in Major League Baseball. And so on June 12th, one of the big things that happened was Jacob Misiorowski made his Major League debut. So Topps made a Tops Now card to commemorate that. And you can read all about the performance on the back. But that was my first Tops Now card of Jacob Misiorowski. And then his second start happened just about a week later. And on June 20th, he got another start. This time it was against the Twins. And again, he had a phenomenal outing. He pitched 6 innings before he gave up a hit. He gave up 1 hit in the 6th inning. It happened to be a 2-run homer. But so through 11 innings, he had not given up any hits. And then he did give up the home run. But still, he had 6 innings, 1 hit, 6 strikeouts in his second major league start. So through 2 starts, he had thrown 11 innings and only given up 1 hit. So he definitely made a splash in his first couple of starts in the major leagues. And this is commemorating, it says, his 11 no-hit innings to start. It's the first pitcher since 1900 to do that. So definitely was opening some eyes in his first 2 starts. Then his third start happened to be against a division rival, one of the other young star pitchers in the league, Paul Skeens. The Brewers took on the Pirates, and Misiorowski kept it rolling, and he outdueled Paul Skeens with 8 strikeouts in 5 innings. Again, he only gave up 2 hits in this game. So through his first 3 games, the young man had only given up 3 total hits through 16 innings. And during that same time, he had 19 strikeouts. So 3 hits, 19 strikeouts. So you can see why Jacob Misioroski kind of opened some eyes when he first busted onto the scene. His next start, they did not make a Tops Now card commemorating. He kind of struggled with his loose command and lost a game to the Mets in New York. But really, even in that game, he only gave up 1 swing of the bat that was significant. He gave up a grand slam, but he had walked the bases loaded, I believe, prior to that. So he had kind of a blip on the radar. But then in his 5th start, pardon, my dog is barking up a storm in the background. But his 5th start, he got back on track against the Dodgers, and he took on Clayton Kershaw. And in this game, he had 6 innings pitched and 12 strikeouts as the Brewers ended up winning this game 3-1. And his only run that he gave up in this game was a home run by Shohei Ohtani. And I don't think there's any shame in giving up a home run to Shohei Ohtani. So again, 4 out of his first 5 starts were just amazing performances. And he just kind of shook up the Major League Baseball scene. And after these wonderful performances, he controversially got named to the All-Star team. And even as a huge fan of the Brewers and a huge fan of the young man, I don't even know if I was in favor of his appointment to the All-Star game with only 4 starts that were noteworthy. But he made it to the All-Star game, and he pitched, and he did well. And as a Brewer fan, I'm not complaining about that. We don't get a lot of national attention, but this year we did. We had some wonderful times, and I'll probably do some episodes down the road that look back on this season for the Brewers. But today, in the aftermath of getting kind of just ousted by the Dodgers, I wanted to have some positive vibes out there associated with my team. So wanted to show off these tremendous cards from Tops Now, commemorating the beginning of Jacob Misioroski's career, and I hope he carries it on and has a wonderful career moving forward. So I hope you'll enjoy today's episode. Whether you're a fan of Jacob Misioroski or a fan of the Brewers or not, hopefully you found these cards interesting. So until next time, stay true to yourself.